I haven't been to an Asian beauty supply store since Stop Asian Hate. And I know what y'all about to say. Oh, it's not all Asian people, right? But in my experience, living where I live, Asian stores have been anti-black towards black people. And that's not a what if, that's a fact. I've literally experienced that. I've experienced being followed around. I experienced being stared at and looked at weird and rushed. I've experienced those things. So I haven't been supporting Asian businesses since then. Okay. It wasn't hard for me to stop going to Target because I really didn't go anyway. But Walmart, it was kind of hard because I used to go all the time. But I stopped going to Walmart. So if I could stop going to Walmart, y'all can stop going to Walmart. What else? Yeah, that's been my way of protesting, boycotting, and spending my money in places where it better serves me. And I've just been mostly buying groceries and cooking things. I've been in an Asian restaurant probably twice since that Stop Asian Hate thing. And that wasn't of my own free, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was somebody else that wanted to go in there. So that's what I'm saying. That's my way of doing it. Y'all can respect it. Y'all can't respect it. Again, I'm not saying it's all Asian people that do these things, but from what I'm seeing, from my perspective, is a good chunk.
As an FBA, I think we should boycott these Asian stores. We should be boycotting them nail shops. Every time I look up, friends, ex-girlfriends or whatever, they have problems going to the nail shop. The Asian ladies won't do their nails right, talking to them wrong in their language. That's who we need to be boycotting. We need to be boycotting everything that's not black, period. We in California. I'm in California. We deal with the Mexicans. We deal with the Africans. We deal with the Asians. We deal with the whites. None of them like us. It's crazy.
When we first got here, the Chinese owner, once he seated us, he threw our forks on the table. Let's rewind. When I first walked in, the man was staring at me with some kind of evil sight. I don't. And then he proceeded to throw our forks on the table like this, like. Let me show you. When he seated us, he went. That's how he threw our forks on the table. The attitude in this place is trash. The waiter have not checked on us one time. You show the view. The waiter have not checked on us not one time. 2 thumbs down, 0 stars. All right, guys, we've been here for like about 40 minutes. No refills. Cup. Motherfucker, dude.
I need y'all to tell me if I'm tripping or if these people were racist. Actually, no, I know these people were racist. I just want to tell you about it. Okay, so a little background. I go to school in DC and we have off-campus lunch, which means I can leave the school campus and go get lunch at one of the restaurants around town because they're all close in the vicinity and they trust us to come back. One of my friends has come in sometimes with like a little chicken combo thing and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so great. You get 3 pieces of chicken, fries, and boba all for $12. And I'm like, you know what? That is pretty great. That is kind of a steal. So me and a couple of my other friends decide to go to this place. She doesn't come this time, but we all go. We get there at 1 o'clock. The timestamps are important. It's 1 o'clock. We get there, we walk in. The place is called TKK Chicken in Luna Hall in Chinatown. Drop in the address right now. Chinatown, Luna Hall, TKK Chicken. Okay. So we're looking at the menu, and it seems like you can get the combo she was talking about for like $12 or $13. So I'm like, okay, so my friend goes ahead of me, and he orders like the chicken sandwich version of the meal, and it's $13. I order right after him, and I order what my friend said. It's $18. And I'm like, why is it $18? So I'm like, okay, maybe she was talking about a different thing and I accidentally ordered wrong. My other friend goes after me. We order the exact same thing. Hers is about $4 less than mine is. I'm going to get to that part in a minute, but all 4 of us order and it's about $110 right now. So we're waiting. They give us our boba that came out in a reasonable time. The first guy that ordered, he gets his food first. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm next because I ordered second. No, the guy that ordered last, he gets his food next. But he and the first guy got the same thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe that takes like a shorter amount of time to make. I don't know why a chicken sandwich is shorter than 3 tenders, but whatever. But I'm not going to trip about it. So they call a few more people. And I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next, right? No. They call my friend who ordered after me, but ordered the exact same thing as me. They call her number first. And I'm like, that was kind of the first little thing that I'm like, these people might not like how much pigment I have, but still, I'm not gonna trip about it. You know, maybe they just got the order wrong. So I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next because we had the exact same thing. No. It's about 1:25 for this point. So we've waited like 15 minutes for all of them to get their food, and I still don't have mine despite me ordering second. We keep waiting. A bunch of other numbers get called. Every person that goes up there that has their number called, they're the color of this side of my palm. Okay, not that, they're this side. And one of my friends is like, do you want me to go ask them where your food is? Because I got social anxiety. I don't want to ask. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's like, do you know when number 37 is going to be out? No, my friend's been waiting for like 20 minutes. And they look up at me and they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be 5 minutes. Do you want to guess if it was 5 minutes or not? Just a little reminder. We got there at 1 o'clock. All orders were placed at 1:10. They did not give me my food until 1:50. My order number was 37. They got to 46 before they decided they wanted to give me my food. Remember how I said my bill was like $4 more than my friend's for some reason? My white friend, mind you. I look at her receipt. They charged me extra for the boba and sauce. Why was I charged for sauce? Because the boba is supposed to come with the meal. They decided to charge it separately. When they asked if I wanted sauce and I said, yes, I want honey mustard, they added another tax step despite it being free on my friend's receipt. Like, at first we were kind of joking, like, oh, they give you the black tax or they don't want to give you your food because you were black, as a joke. No, that's exactly what happened. Because even when they finally did call 37, I was about to give me the food, I could see the lady was hesitant to hand it to me till I showed her the receipt. Like, this is my shit. Why am I taking someone else's food? You saw me pay for it. Like, at first I thought I was reading too much into it. There's no other reason that they would have charged me more and then waited 10 people before giving me my food as the only black person that was ordering there, other than for the fact that I was black. So, TKK Chicken, Luna Hall, Chinatown. Don't go there if you don't pass the paper bag test, I guess. And if you do go there, be super nice to the workers, because they're so sweet. Yeah, that's all. I'm never going there again. First and foremost, I've gotten a lot of comments like this saying I should have asked for a refund, I should have recorded, I should have made a scene, I should have yelled at the workers, I should have done this and that. I need y'all to remember I am 16 years old. I am 16, a teenager, and like I said in my last video, a teenager with pretty bad social anxiety. Like, I have a hard enough time with normal social interactions, like talking on the phone, ordering food, talking at the cash register, telling someone what they did upset me. It already freaks me out. So in a situation like this where I'm experiencing microaggression and racism for the first time in my life, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't even really process what happened until much later when I got to sit and think about what actually just happened. So obviously, I'm not going to make a scene in a place I'm unfamiliar with, surrounded by a bunch of strangers, to 5 adults that clearly do not like me because of my skin color. Like, that wasn't even a thought in my mind at the time.
Yes, this is really important. Asian Americans were redlined from opening businesses in white neighborhoods because white people didn't want Asian Americans operating in their neighborhoods and didn't want Asian Americans profiting off of white people. But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities. And as I've said before, as a result of this, black wealth is essentially paid out twice when it goes to Asian American businesses. Once when the individual pays for the goods or services, and then again when the Asian American business owner removes the profit from the community. Because usually people open businesses in their own communities, and this is mutually beneficial, where the business owner is making a livelihood off of providing goods and services to their community, and by being a member of the community, they're contributing and they're investing back into the community. This is an ideal situation, and that is not what happens with Asian American businesses operating in black communities.
If you're in New York, into cutesy things, into Sanrio, into anime, then you probably know this spot, but I'm not going to say it by name because I don't know if I'm going to catch a lawsuit or nothing. But just know that last month I experienced straight up racism from them. My partner and my boyfriend came to New York. We were hanging out. We wanted to go to this one place and look at like some little anime trinkets, some cutesy stuff, some Sanrio, whatever. Just like, you know, they're visiting New York for the first ever time. Like, they just wanted like a little souvenir. I wanted to get them a little gift. I wanted to show them around. And we went to this spot. Once again, I'm not going to say the name. We went to this one spot. It's in a mall. And I've been to this place multiple times. I've been going here for years now. I haven't over recently because I noticed that I tend to experience like some in this area, like the whole area in general. And it's mad crowded. People are mad rude. It's a mad like annoying tourist spot. Like, I just couldn't stand being in that area anymore, so I stopped going for a while. But once again, this is my boyfriend's first time in New York. I wanted to show them somewhere I deem to be like nice, like it had cute stuff. So we get to this place. Like I said, I visited here multiple times. I know that you have to go to a certain store in this mall to ask for the key to the bathroom. I go to the store. I know they usually ask you to hold on to your ID or your wallet or something. So I had my ID out and I said, hey, could I get the bathroom key, please? They said someone's in the bathroom. No problem. So we go to stand by and wait by the bathroom. We wait like maybe 5 minutes. Nobody's answering. But my boyfriend really had to use the bathroom. So we're knocking on the girls' bathroom, knocking on the boys' bathroom. We're knocking on both bathrooms. No one's answering. We go back. And it's not even like we had thought they had done something at this point. At this point, we were like, hey, we think someone might have accidentally taken your key. Because, like, nobody was answering. The lights aren't on. Like, we can't even hear anyone in the bathroom. We were waiting for, like, 5, almost 10 minutes at this point. We go back to the lady and we're like, hey, like, we don't think anyone's in there. We think somebody has the key. And they're like, no, someone's there. Just wait. So we go back. We're like, whatever. At this point, like, it's taking so long. I have to sit down. I have my fan on. It's hot. My boyfriend's, like, knocking at the door. Nobody is answering. We go back. Like, we go to, like, the stores out by the hallway. We're like, hey, do you know if anybody has the key? Like, do one of you guys have the key? Like, we just really have to use the bathroom. I didn't at this point. My boyfriend really had to go. So I'm just like but like their body language and the way they were speaking to me, I was like, oh no, they're being racist. Like, straight up, they're being racist. After even longer time waiting, a woman comes in, a short Asian lady. Yes, this is important to the story because everyone in this mall was Asian, East Asian. So a shorter Asian lady comes in. She has the key in her hand. And I'm trying to ask her, I said, hey, I'm sorry, where did you get the key? We were asking for the key. They said that somebody was in the bathroom. She's not answering us at all. Like, she's ignoring us. And I'm like, hey, like, I'm just trying to, like, get her to respond. She hunches in on herself when I'm trying to speak to her. Didn't even, like, go near her. Like, I put my hand, I was like, hey, could I get the key? And she, like, did this, and she was like, no. Like, she's ignoring me completely. Like, she's, like, this woman wasn't a worker. She wasn't in any of the stores, but she's standing guard in front of the door. Like, she won't let me, like, go in the bathroom. Like, I wasn't trying to go in the bathroom, but I'm just trying to talk to her. She's, like, standing guard in front of the bathroom door. I already knew what this is. I get upset. My boyfriend finishes using the bathroom. She runs away back to the store where you asked for the key. And I'm like, let's go. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not spending a single dime place. Like, we have to go. Like, so we leave the store. That's that. But, like, that was just such a frustrating, aggravating experience. It's 2025. Be better.
I was in Chinatown in the United States of America in Flushing, Queens, New York. I went into a jewelry store. I mean, I've never really been inside a jewelry store in Chinatown, so I was like, I'm curious. Me and my partner went in, and I was racially profiled. When I tell you, first of all, the lady who opened the door, I turned around, how she's opening the door for us to get in. She signals to another associate that were coming in, and I watched her laugh. I don't know what was funny about me coming into a store. The other assistant that she called over basically asked us, hey, do you need any assistance? We're like, no, we're okay. So not only did she hear us say no, we're okay, she followed us the whole time in the store. Every step she followed us.
The Asian community is literally so anti-Black, and it literally pisses me off. Like, we are literally so uneducated, uninformed, just misinformed, everything about the Black community, and it pisses me off. And, like, it just boggles my mind how a lot of Asians see Black people as beneath them. I shit you not, I literally saw someone on my story and I literally was so gagged. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? And I sent him a message, ask him if he's being serious about this. Roy posts on his story and says, because his skin is like 10 shades darker or something, he said, can I say the N-word now? With a ninja emoji next to it. Not to mention, the Black community is one of the most supportive of marginalized groups that has ever, like, uplifted the Asian community and actually put effort into supporting us. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of Asians off for saying that, but it's literally the truth, and I fucking see it for what it is.
What race goes into another race's neighborhood, takes their resources and their money while being racist towards them, even making videos and putting it on TikTok, treating them like trash and entertainment, and then takes that money of the people that they view as less than and goes to their own community? Is it Black people doing this to other races? Name something that black people as a whole have done to other races. Name something that we have done cruel to these other races. And what happens when you bring up the fact that you are oppressed in this country and in African countries and in Arab countries and everywhere? When you bring up the fact that that is happening, what do they say? Peace for you.
What's up, my beautiful people? It's your lovely host, Beryl. I know that it has been quite some time since we got together to this channel, but let me not waste much of your time and dive right deep into exactly what's happening. You have watched the video compilation of what I showed you, and I know you have so much to tell me. Please do so in the comment section. Clock it. Yes, Black America shuts down Asian businesses after after that incident happened. And people are not taking it lightly because communities are now getting united. Why would you treat another person differently just because of color? What is wrong with you? It's the 21st century. So, the boycott that shook America when communities said enough, and that boycott was because of Asian communities. From the video compilation I have prepared, you've seen it, right? I know you clearly understand what's going on. So, something just exploded, like I said, and it's across America, but it's not a bomb, it's just a movement of black people, a wave of strong anger, okay, frustration, and people are being united by this movement. It's sweeping through streets, shops, businesses, social media feeds, and for years people have whispered about injustice, disrespect, and broken trust. But this time round, people are done whispering. People are taking a stand, and they're taking a stand boldly. Okay? Underline the word bold. So it started with one shocking video, a confrontation inside a small store. So voices were being raised, emotions ran high, and within hours it actually went viral. And overnight, entire communities took sides. Okay? And protesters called for boycotts. They were saying we spend billions every year, but at what cost? What is the price? Okay. Others shouted back, warning that division could actually destroy local economies. So the internet was on fire, hashtags, live streams, headlines everywhere till I was able to make a video about this. So this is not new. This is something that has been going on. It's just that people are able to take a stand and speak out of the injustice that is going on. For decades, black shoppers have supported small corner stores, beauty supply chains, and local shops, many run by hardworking immigrant families. Okay? But under the surface, tension has been building up. Stories of disrespect, profiling, and just mistrust. So now that the pressure has finally boiled over, people are no longer taking this. They're no longer taking all this BS. You have that right. People are no longer asking for fairness, they're now demanding it. They're taking leadership in their own hands. And across cities, signs have gone up. Shop black owned. Yep, you had that right. Some stores saw empty aisles and closed doors, while others issued apologies promising to rebuild bridges. News anchors called it a community awakening. But to those on the ground, it feels like a storm. It's crazy, right? I know. I know you have so much to tell me. Please do so in the comment section. And one thing that's brewing, it has been brewing for far too long. So this is just not a story about race or rivalry. It's about respect and understanding that dollars have power and every purchase has a meaning. If there's something going on or if there's something to be healing, it won't come from canceling. It come from talking and conversation, because the truth is very simple. It's very simple. When one community falls, we all lose. And that is precisely what people have been saying all over the internet, and they still vote for you know who. Yeah, so what's happening right now is even bigger than businesses, and it's just history in motion. So tell me, where do you stand in all of this? Please drop your thoughts below in the comment section and stay tuned because this story has gone too far over. So you've seen that video and I know you have been touched. Let me ask you, why do Asians do this to black people? What I understand from what's going on is most Asians consider themselves white people, right? And even though we know that most of them, we know that they are brown people, but they do not want to be termed as brown. They want to be termed as palm-colored people, white people, right? So I feel like it's an inferiority complex situation here, and that is why they consider bullying black people or just other minority communities, and they make themselves superior. Mind you, they are also colonized by the Brits. I don't get why they get to have a say in so many things instead of communities uniting and being together and building a community that is prospering, not based on gender, race, or all those. But you Asians, most Asians, I'm not saying all of them, some are very good people. Most Asians are really showing a lot of disrespect to the black community, to the black people in business, to literally any person of color that, you know, let me tell you, blood is still red, whether I'm black, white, green, orange. We belong to the same color of blood. Why do you disrespect me or disregard my opinion? And when you're going to a restaurant as just if you know they might undermine you, most of people of color, my black community people, come on. If you know that they have shown disrespect to other black people, please, if it's a restaurant, we need to boycott those restaurants and do not need to eat there because imagine what they're doing to your food when they are behind the corners. Imagine what they're doing to your food. Imagine what they're doing to everything they're serving you. Imagine that. And most of them have businesses, right? So, meaning they do offer service, right? So, do you think the service they're giving you is going to also be good if they do not see you as important? What do you think? Either way, guys, let us just be respectful of each other no matter where you come from. Okay? We're all human beings. Be a human being. It's 21st century. Come on. Why are you doing this to another human being? Why do you judge someone because they're black? Did I choose this? No. And I'm very proud actually to be a black person. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you make it feel bad. And that's why we are calling out people like you if you are among them. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. If you know you are watching this and you haven't subscribed, please click on that subscribe button. And I hope you have a wonderful time of take care. Take care. To my Jamaican family, to all those in Sudan, I pray for you. To all those in Tanzania, Congo, please stay safe and the rest of the world.